Good morning, everyone. Can you guys hear me all right? Test, test. All right. We'll get started here in just a few minutes, guys. Thanks. Happy Friday. Morning, morning. We'll get started here shortly. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, thank God it's Friday. What's up, Robin? It was nice to meet you in Orlando.
Hey, good morning.
Morning, bro.
How's it going?
How's London?
That's good. Just a little jet lagged, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
But it's nice though. Yeah, it was great to get in. We're gonna hang out with some friends tonight and tomorrow, so it should be fun.
Nice.
How about you? Are you all settled back in Miami?
Yeah, settled back. Just catching up on some missed work. It's crazy. We leave for Orlando for like 5 days, and it just piles up and piles up. But yeah, a nice catch of it. Finally, it's Friday, so hopefully we'll open up a nice bottle of wine
Nice,
tonight, and that'll be it.
nice. Yeah, definitely a lot of DMs and emails. I spent like 3 hours catching up on emails last night. If you guys have a DM to me and I'm a little behind on it, I'll get to you guys pretty quick here in the next day or two. Just catching up. But yeah, it's nice to be back in front of the computer.
For
But
sure.
man, Orlando was a blast. What a blast.
We posted the photos, guys, so if you want, be sure to check them out. They will be right here. Let me just double check. Yep. Orlando photos. So these are photos from our meetup. We get
And if
started
you
in
guys
about a
have any
minute or
other
two.
photos,
What was
sorry.
that?
I was just saying, any of you guys with more photos, I know you guys took a lot of pictures. Feel free to post them, meetups and after hours channels. It's great to see all those photos.
Oh yeah, those are funny. Val goes, this was my face when XHG squeezed me.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. And the funny thing is, I saw a couple pictures of him from roller coasters, and his face looked the same in all the pictures, like that same look on his face.
Bro, that was so funny. I would never paint him as like a roller coaster type of guy. But he went on everything, dude. And everything
Right,
twice.
right. Yeah, he didn't say no to anything, and I said no to a couple things.
You're right.
Yeah, yeah, he's a warrior, man.
Val?
And it was
Val's what, 51? 52? I think he's either 51 or 52.
yeah, but yeah, I mean, there were a couple rides that like half of us sat out. We're like, oh, I'm not doing that. Bao didn't sit out anything. He went on everything once, twice. He never said no to anything.
The only one I sat out on is the water one.
Right. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, you didn't want to get wet. And the tour guide told us like this log ride, you'll have a splash.
Yeah,
The
it'll be
other
a light
one,
splash.
you'll get soaked. Dude, we got soaked. It was like I was in the shower with my clothes on. There was no splash. There was no splash. And Bao was like behind me, hiding his head in my
I
back.
think there's a photo of that, Steve. One sec. I think we have that.
We do. I saw one somewhere. That was funny.
Let me see.
Bao's like right behind me.
Let me see if I can find it. I know we. Oh, here it is. Oh no. Let me see. Oh, right here. Look. Steve is completely soaked, and Bao's right behind him.
Bao's. I felt his head like hiding in my back.
Yeah, that was funny. All right, let's get started, guys. So, morning, everyone. Welcome back to Live Trading. If this is your first time on Live Trading, welcome. We are using the webinars channel in Slack to communicate. As you guys know, we run a free stream on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and everywhere else that streaming is available every single day from 9 a.m. to 9:29 a.m. And then we cut it off at 9:29 a.m. and reserve live trading for our MIC members. We've been live trading for over 3 years now. 25% of my lifetime profits, which is what, like about 4 million, has been streamed on this exact stream, which is crazy to say, but those are the numbers. And same process as always. We show up, we stick to the process, we walk away. My goal is not to trade the hottest, craziest, most attractive stocks of the day. My goal is to just trade the best possible setups, and that's it. So as you can see, this month I'm having a pretty solid month, $72,000. Most of my month came from one day on August 5th, which I did stream as well. The full stream of that is on YouTube. That was a free stream day. But aside from that, my month has been a little bit slower. The thing about trading that you guys have to understand, I talk about the same damn things every single day. Every goddamn day is the same freaking thing, which is your income from trading is determined by the opportunities of that day, of that week, of that month. Showing up is not enough to guarantee a paycheck. This is not like a regular day job where you could show up, scroll TikTok for 5 hours and still get paid. The way this works is you show up and you wait to see if your opportunity is there. If your opportunity is there, if your setup is there, then you can attack. So we are showing up every single day hoping that our setups are there, hoping that there is something that we could attack on. And if so, great. If not, then we have to slow down. In the past, whenever it was a slow day, I would deviate so much. I would start trading random shit. I would start trading Apple. I'd start trading random stocks and random options. I started looking at the Bitcoin price. But the reality is, through 12 and a half years of learning, I now learned through tons of losses what not to do. And if you guys see, my routine is pretty damn simple. I show up, I trade from 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. and I walk away. I thought that in the past, the longer that you traded, the more money that you would make. What I learned in trading is the less you trade, the more you make, because you give the algos less time to take your money back. It's like the casino. Do you make more money the longer you play cards at the table or when you walk away? It's when you walk away, right? So for me, man, it is so much better to just walk away on a slow day. It is so much better to have a no trade day. If you look at my trading this month, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 no trade days and 1 red day. So basically my stats are whatever, like 90% green this month, right? And that's because the 5 no trade days, had I traded, man, they would probably have been losing days. So the reason why I'm able to keep my stats so good is because no trade days are better than red days. How many times have you had a slow trading day only to say, man, I wish I didn't take that trade today. Man, I wish I was just break even today. Well, after doing that for 12 years and, it adding up to probably $1 million in losses, I say, you know what? It's better I don't trade today, So that's the whole thing with trading is you have to understand that when you show up, your goal is literally to wait and see if the opportunity is there. And if the opportunity is there, you can attack. If not, no problem, right? So coming into this morning, yesterday I forgot to talk about NVIDIA, which I think is super, super, super important. So I want to kind of talk about this NVIDIA, and then we're going to kind of open it up. So there is this thread that I saw on Twitter, which I thought was super, super powerful. So I want to kind of go through this real quick, and then we're going to go through NVIDIA stuff. So most people don't realize what just happened. NVIDIA just posted what we believe are the most impressive earnings in history with market-wide implications. This implies $670 billion in revenue next year. So in our view, NVIDIA's earnings are a clear confirmation that AI is not just growing, the growth itself is rapidly accelerating. And this is the biggest sign yet that AI is not only valuable, but it's also useful. So one of the biggest things that a lot of people have been talking about is AI going to make people money? Is AI just hype? Or is all the investment and all the money going into it actually going to lead to some sort of results? And NVIDIA's earnings pretty much said that not only is AI growing, but it's growing even faster, right? So if you look at some of these things, NVIDIA's revenue is about to be larger than Walmart and Amazon, which are retail companies. So NVIDIA and Walmart and Amazon are probably making like 1 to 2% margin on their $700 billion in revenue. NVIDIA is making like 70% margin. So not only is it growing, but it's going to become more profitable. Now, why is that important? NVIDIA is the big sugar daddy of, oh, here we go, fire alarm, one sec. One sec, guys, I got a fire alarm alert. So anyway, the thing about NVIDIA is the big sugar daddy of AI. So imagine like the head of the snake. So the most important company in all of AI is not only telling us that AI is growing, it is telling us that AI is accelerating. It's growing even faster. So any of the doom and gloom that was out there in the market, anyone that's saying AI is fake or AI is a scam, not only did you have the mega cap companies showing us that AI is growing, but the big leader of AI is showing that as well. Now, here's what's important. Look at the damn chart of NVIDIA. NVIDIA has been consolidating. If NVIDIA can break out to all-time highs of 236, this is going to ignite another very big bull market, right? So all eyes are on NVIDIA, right? Not only is it worth $5 trillion or whatever the hell it's worth, they are growing, margins are increasing, and everything is getting crazier. So I firmly believe that if NVIDIA continues to break out, which I do believe it's going to hit all-time highs, that every other stock that's involved in AI is going to go up. Every index, the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ is going to go up. So everyone that's like, oh, how can the market keep going up? Why is the market going up? Aren't we due for a crash? As long as companies continue to make money, the market will go up. That's just the way it works, guys. So when you have the largest company in the world that is making more money than anyone in the world, that is about to break out higher, that to me says that the bull market is going to continue. Now, what does that mean for us? So what you have to remember, guys, is these small cap stocks are all lottery tickets. People are buying these stocks hoping to hit the mega millions or the jackpot. And as you know, most lottery tickets, 99.999% of them are useless. So usually what happens in a mega bull market is that investors have so much extra money from their investments in Nvidia, Google, Amazon, Apple, whatever the hell it may be. They have extra money. When they have that extra money, they start gambling on these small cap stocks. It's like when your stack is high, you have no problem making stupid bets because, hey, your stack is high. But when your stack is low, when the market is going down, you want to protect your stack and protect your money. So I firmly believe that if Nvidia breaks out, it's going to break out the markets, all-time highs are going to come, and a lot more crazy small cap action is going to happen as well. So I am assuming that probably, sometime in the next couple weeks, Nvidia is going to test all-time highs. If you are part of our Diamond program, we've been long Nvidia since 169, I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check. So we bought Nvidia in our Diamond long-term holds at 169. So 169 divided by 228 is so far a 26% return just on Nvidia, which is awesome. So if you guys are interested in longer term investments, what we say is trading will make you rich, but investing will make you wealthy. I think we have all the spots taken for this month in August, but we might be opening up some more spots in September. So just reach out to Steve. But yeah, so with that being said, let's get started with the watch list today. So as you guys know, the way that we build the watch list is we always go to the previous day's watch list first. The reason why we go to the previous day's watch list is we want to see what was moving the previous day and not miss it. So CRE, no volume, so nothing really there. DAIC kind of trading a little bit choppy. If you notice, it washes out, rebounds, washes out, halt up, wash out, rebound, wash out, rebound. So if you see, guys, this price action is very, very random to me. Wash out, rebound, wash out, rebound. So this, because the price action is too random, I'm going to probably ignore it. DAIC, notice, wash out, reclaim, repeat, 10x. This price action is too random, so I am going to ignore it. XPON still holding up pretty well, so not really much of an edge there, so ignoring that. PMI, not really much volume there, so probably ignoring that. WNW, ideally, I wanted to get a bounce on this thing, but didn't really get much of a bounce. So probably going to ignore this. As you guys know, I disqualify stocks all day long because I'm only looking for the best opportunities. YAAS, nothing really there. AMOD, nothing there. PPCB, hopefully we get a bounce on this. I see this kind of resistance area, like 230s. So I'll say 230, 250, and 270. 230, 250, 270 to scale in short. So those were the stocks from yesterday. Now let's go to what's moving today. AEMD, let's look this up real quick. AEMD, low float, non-Chinese. Look at the daily chart. Maybe this one could be pretty solid on a bounce, but let's see. I'll kind of just wait for more info here. AMD, waiting for more information. Next is TNON. Hopefully a bounce towards, VWAP to short. TNON, ideally bounce to VWAP to short. Nvidia, look for dips for a swing long for an all-time highs breakout. And that's it. So you guys see anything else out there? You guys see anything else? WHLR. Yeah, nice call out WHLR. Let's see. Lower float. Really low float. I mean, it would need a really big bounce, this WHLR. Probably, I would say like 220s. So, WHLR looking for bounce toward 220, 250 to scale in short. Lower float, so you use less size. Next is BRNX. BRNX is not a short. It's just ramping up. You know, you can see it did this really, really big fail. So, in a perfect world, it would hit this $6 mark. You know, can you make an argument for like $5.50 maybe? Probably just gonna ignore this one. EPAL, 50-cent stock. No, we don't trade stocks under $1. What else? CELU. CELU just consolidating, guys. This has not shown any weakness at all. If anything, this looks bullish, not bearish. If this CELU breaks out over 255, it could be a long. So that's not short. QNRX. Same thing. QNRX might be a potential money flow. QNRX, potential money flow. So I'll post this watch list out there. You know, like I said, probably until we get NVIDIA to break out, I would assume small caps kind of just stay a little bit slower. Yeah, so with that being said, let me pass the baton over here to Steve. We'll get started live trading here in the next 8 minutes. As you guys know, we will be cutting off the stream at 9:29 a.m. and reserving it for MIC members. We have promos going on right now. We have a 7-day refund policy as well, so there's no risk to you if you want to come and watch us live trade. So with that being said, I'll pass the baton over here to Steve, and we'll get started here in the next few minutes. Thanks.
Sounds good. So first of all, thanks to everyone who made it out to Orlando. We had a blast. You know, Alex kind of recapped that a little bit and shared some pictures. If you guys have any more pictures from the event, feel free to post it in After Hours and in the Meetups channel. It was really, really great connecting with all you guys. The only, you know, and I always say it, the only downside is like there's so many people there and there's so many great people, and I wish I had more time to hang out with everybody. I wish we did more of these. It seems like, you know, right when the last one finished last year and the year before, I'm just looking forward to the next one, you know? So I don't know. I like to do meetups, you know, wherever I travel. That's always fun with kind of smaller groups, but these bigger events are just so much fun. And I think, you know, we'd love to hear you guys' feedback too. Like, I think personally, I think the format went really well this time. You know, as you guys probably noticed, we did the presentations on Sunday, but we kept them a little bit shorter, like 20 minutes, you know, 25 minutes. And then we did some kind of funner stuff later in the afternoon. So I think that format went a lot better. I had a lot of good feedback on it. But as always, if you guys have any suggestions or any ways we can improve, reach out and we're happy to do that. And we're happy to try to make improvements wherever we can. Another thing, if you guys had fun, I had a lot of DMs saying, hey, I had a great time and thanks and all that. And you know, I also had a really amazing time, like I mentioned. But if you guys wouldn't mind, just DM me if any of you are willing to leave a review on the meetup, or let us know what you think, or, you know, if you had fun, just DM me and I'll give you guys the review link. And I think it's really a great way to get the word out there on these meetups, because I think there's just a ton of value in these. And I think it's something that we should kind of double down on and try to figure out a way to do more of these in the near future. So anyways, thanks for coming out. We had a blast, and yeah, looking forward to the next one already. Cool. So, you know, at the meetup, you know, there was a kind of constant theme that, you know, every time I'd talk to members or mods who were talking to members, or the questions we saw from the group, a constant theme was about sizing. You know, it was about sizing. And it's really crazy. Like, you know, we talk about sizing every day, but there's still a lot of issues around it. And I still see a lot of members who are even newer. So like if you are profitable and you're doing your own thing, that's, to be expected, right? A lot of times members who have been here several years, live trading 3 years ago, but MIC's been here 8 years. So a lot of members who've been here a long time might not follow the live trading, or they might only follow it just to hear kind of, Alex's perspective or what he sees. But they've kind of got their own process set up, which is great. But for anybody who's newer to trading, newer to MIC, not yet profitable, struggling, the winning formula really is following the live trading, following what Alex is teaching, following his stock selection. And it's kind of crazy because, I mean, it's like you guys would be shocked. I should just like block out all the names and put like a, collage together on it. But I get a lot of DMs, and I heard in person from a lot of members who are struggling. And when I really dig into it, they're not really following, the stock selection Alex has, the live trading, what is being taught here.
Steve, I'm going to say it a lot nicer than you. People are not using the watch list, and they're going in way too big. As just this simple. They are trading stocks that are not on the watch list because they think they know better, which they don't. Unfortunately, I'm trying to tell you guys the truth. And then they're going in way too big. They're using 100 shares on their winning trades and 1,000 shares on their losing trades,
Right.
So my biggest advice, if you want to turn around your trading with the fastest way possible, cut your size in half, only trade what's on the watch list, and only trade what we trade on live trading. If you cannot make money like that, I will pay you. But I am so confident that's all you have to do. The problem is people don't do that. So don't be one of the people that we talk about, guys, that literally are doing the opposite of what we're saying. And you would say, why would anyone do that? Guys, it's at least one a day. At least.
The amount is insane. And I've, even over the last couple of days, I tried out the trial, but I'm leaving because I want to focus on options or whatever. So I'm like, are you making money in options? And they're like, well, no, but that's where I want to focus. I mean, we just looked at Alex's stats. Like the last month, I think I don't even know. I don't even remember one red day, but I heard there was one red day or something like that. And over the last 3 years, he's got an 87.6% win rate. So it's kind of like an analogy. It's insane. Okay, I really am bewildered and confused by this. But I thought of an analogy. It would kind of be like if you just started off as an Uber driver and you knew you could make money, just like from this time, whatever, early morning, taking somebody all the way to the airport. It's like they pay you $200, and you could just do that once a day and get your $200. And let's say you need $200 a day to do okay. Then you could relax. Now, instead of doing that, you're like, no, I'm going to go to the bus stop and see if anybody wants a ride to the next bus stop, or I'm going to go home and play video games. Like it would be like doing the total opposite of what you knew was the winning formula of just taking people to the airport, right? Like,
yeah, if you know all the money is in the airport, it's like saying, you know what?
Right, it's in the airport.
I'm going to go to the hood. I'm going to start doing drives in the hood.
Right. Don't risk getting robbed. Like you go to the hood and instead of making $200, they take your $200. Like, why would you want to gamble? Just take them to the airport. That's where the money's at. So I don't know. To me, it's like the craziest thing. We should write a book about this. It's so crazy.
You guys have seen me statistically make $4 million on this stream. Literally a quarter, 25% of all the money I've made has been on this stream. And people are trying to trade options and futures and Forex and this and that. At the end of the day, whether someone wants to trade options, futures, Forex, it's not going to change my life. I'm still going to be trading. I'm still going to be making money. And I'm still going to be doing all right. It is your life that could change by listening to us. So it's your choice.
Yep, 1,000%. So anyways, kind of ran out of time here talking about this. It's really wild. And I swear someday I'm going to write a book or something about this, but don't be one of those guys. If you guys want to make, an easy $200 taking someone to the airport, just stick to that, stick to live trading. If you guys want to join on a trial, or if you have any questions, reach out, StephenRH1 at myinvestingclub.com. Happy to go through all that with you guys, or if you guys want to talk about anything at all. Thanks, guys. Market's going to open here in a minute, in a second.
So market's open. We'll end the stream here on YouTube and let's get started live trading. So DAIC,